Hello! Yeah, I have my advent calendar and I am opening it and I'm already seeing a dice. This is one of the more physical ones. It's a D100. Hey.
Did you lose it? Yeah, I didn't lose it.
It's this. Da-da! It looks really good. The red one. This is from my little D&D box. That's gonna go. Yeah. No, don't need to fall out. I actually might realistically put it flat just in case. Now that. I'm going to put this on top. Top of that on top because that's too big. I also did this. I did it for the first day. And it was actually quite hard because and then there was a certain thing, and do this first before watching this. There was a thing behind me where I was like, oh, there's the thing. I thought it was like, the door! And I was like, oh, never mind. Which is clever. So fun. I'm excited for the second day. It's really excited. Then I have one or two of my these, which I like doing. I had two because I've accidentally gave one to myself. So that was the hard part of trying to find where one is. What do I get? It is Let's Count Down Christmas Begin and a Dairy Milk Biscoff. I actually might keep it more close than this so I don't have to walk all the way over there. And then, oh, it's on the same day. Oh, that's good. Don't need to look for it twice. Or it'll be like randomized. And it is the same one, which is the Dairy Milk Biscoff. But yeah. That's what I got today. Those are my advent calendars. What did you get? So yeah. And I one of these. And I know I kept. The one that I do like about the D&D one is it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's basically all in one row. Yeah. I got another D100. I think I prefer this one. This one looks so cool. It's got like this green thing on it. But yeah, that's my second one. Also, it is a D10. Technically, it's not. I've got the 0 ones, and I've got the 10s ones. Okay, now let's go to where's two. What do I get? Man, plain milk. I get a plain milk one. I also did today's escape room. That one was hard, but it's like we have to do the numbers and the codes and this, and it was very difficult. But that was mostly because I was restricted. It's like, oh, that's how that works. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Another day of these things. But yeah, I hope you enjoy it, and good night. Okay, another one of these. The one thing which I would like to point out is for the escape room one, I really liked this one because this one was really fun because it's one of those ones where it's like it's a Caesar cipher, but it's basically A to Z and Y to Z spoilers. But the one thing where I found so annoying was like, oh shoot, it's not going in, it's not going in. Oh, and I looked at it and I'm like, the second one's 13 letters, I'm missing a letter. I'm like, why is this not working? I'm like, yes, because I don't have all the letters. So I was like, why is this not working? I don't have it yet. That's the answer. I tried like putting 2 spaces or like 1 space at the end. I'm like, this is working. Yeah, because you don't have the answer. That's just a big figure. It's just like, that's what it was meant. Oh, okay. Another D100, but the digits again. But look, I think it's somewhat. I don't think you can see it on camera, but you can somewhat like see through it, which looks so fun. Again, I love these. It doesn't mean I've got like 3 of these like hundreds one. One's 10s, 2 singles. Okay, where's 4? Wait, no, I'm not looking for 4, I'm looking for 3. Anniversary. Biscoff biscuit. And then I got another one. Again, I find this funny that like, oh yeah, I was gonna get an advent cover for myself, and then my granddad bought me the exact same one. Also, what was mine too? I didn't actually read that one last time. Oh no, that's just a Cadbury thing. Because there's a leather one on this one. But yeah. That's what I got on my advertisement. What did you get? I hope you enjoy and good night. So yeah. I'm gonna mention this. I actually am finding this really interesting. And some of the challenges during the earlier ones, some of the challenges I did like being like, oh, find the code, and there's like, oh, there's one on the door, and then it's like a really tricky one because of that. You had the one with the finding out the flaws, which I think was really good. I liked as well. And then the last one being the one around war being like, I literally missed the ladder. But this one I like because it's like, you have a bunch of numbers, where it's like plus and minus, on the like phone, and then you have an image that has a bunch of bars with it, and then it's like, oh, you have to use these numbers to find these things, to get the codes, and it's fun. It's really good. It's also really hard because like, okay, what is number 4? It's very much like chemistry, but this is the one that's literally said the laboratory. It's like, yes, chemistry. Probably should have expected that. But I always have to move this guy because I put him on my D&D dice box, and I'm like, I have to move it because I need to get the dice out. Will it be a D100 like it's been for the last 3 days? Oh, it's a D6. It's a D6. How fun looking D6. Yeah. Look, please. Oh, this is cool. It's really fun design. So that's the first one, because like, if I show you my hand, most of them have been like these sort of like shapes. With only one of them being like a 10, this red one. But this must be the one that hasn't been a D6. The like a 100 type dice. So that's fun. Now you go back. And now this has been day 4, which I know immediately because I found it on day 3. What's inside? 'Tis the season of good cheer and a dairy milk. And I think these two are identical. So if I pick this up and then open it, it's another dairy milk. Remember, it's the season of. It makes sense because I don't think if you're making an advent calendar, you would kind of want to make more sense to have more of them be the same rather than different. I think. I don't know. Besides like the ones that you get in like custom made stuff, all the stuff that are just this, I think would be the same in each version. But yeah, I love this. This is delicious. But I hope you enjoy and good night. So again, like the last one, this is a bit late. I also legitimately don't know on the Chris one what the pipes one meant. It's very confusing. I did end up figuring out. I still don't get it. Purely a mix of luck, questioning, and using a lot of hints. I don't get it. I don't get that one. Yeah. I'm pushing stuff all over. Okay. I've also got my first D8. Again, another one that's not like a D100. It's 2 days in a row. That's good. Also completely ripped this open. I'm almost in part 9 at this point. Anyway, so now look. Let's go to 5. The easier this becomes, the more like you take pages out. I think it's gonna be like Biscoff, non-Biscoff, Biscoff, non-Biscoff, and it's just enough though. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. And what was in your count today? Let me know. Chocolate. I hope you enjoy and good night. Good night. So yeah, did this. It was really one of like trying to find plants.
I like mysteries. I'm not a fan of like, okay, so if you read this and you analyze this, when I do escape rooms, I'm usually like, okay, so the ones where it's like finding the key, solving the puzzle, connecting kind of things with like code and math, I'm like, I could do that. Reading, here, thank you. Yeah, I just leave that for the other people. I'm not good at reading, I'm a bit dyslexic, so I'm like, aha! So back to D100, but this is number 10, so this is me being like, maybe I won't get another D100, also a little more detail. Looks really nice. Well, that's the fourth one, so maybe it's like 2 of each. And this is the last D100. I actually have gained quite a bit now. That's all the dice. And yeah, time for this one, which is day 6. I think I found it. Yep, I found it. I found it earlier. Not earlier, but like. You also have an early version of Cadbury's, which, yeah, also dairy milk. But yeah, that's fun. Again, I could just open this. Same thing inside. Again, with the ones that are like Biscoff biscuits, whereas like these, they're not really gonna be different, I don't think. But yeah, I think it was fun. I definitely like this, and I definitely find these delicious. But I hope you enjoy, and good night. So yeah, another one which is getting a bit late. But the one that I got was a brain, and I actually was somewhat good at this. Because it was like, oh, okay, match the brain with this. Match different things and flip it. And besides getting some wrong, because it was like, it was like a 4 square, I was like put in the right order. I didn't know if it was like, I was going, I think, in a weird way. I don't know. So, I think, didn't do it entirely right. But there was supposed to be 4 hints. I actually got the 4th one, but I actually got close enough to what I got. So I was like, oh yeah, this is the win. But this is actually really fun. It's slowly getting better and better. It's so fun. But more importantly, what do I get here on the 7th? It's going to be easier and easier each day to find it. Dairy milk and just no nothing. Wait, I forgot this one. What dice do I get? It's the first default. That is actually, it looks like cheese. I'm not insulted, but it looks like cheese. Is that just me? Anyway. This is becoming more and more fun. Obviously I have the 24th for most of these, because these 24th, 24th. This is only going to the 24th. 17. Oh no, 7, not 17. But yeah, I hope you enjoy, and good night. So yeah, Advent calendar again. So I did this one, which is the library, which I am going to say, slightly saying what is in the book and the escape garden. I was tripped up a bit because there's a couple of images. A sword, a cross, which I got those two, being Narnia and things keep going dipping. There was 4, which was a pickaxe. I'll get back to that. 5, which is a lightning, which was Harry Potter, iconically, because obviously that is the only thing that sort of has scar imagery. Also, I'm not going to talk about the book itself. This is just a clue. Then you have a rose. I will get back to that. A ring, which is Lord of the Rings. And I'll get back to that as well. And a castle. The castle is the one I found the hardest, but then I was like, wait, Dracula. I am going to talk about the ring, because I did have a backup, because of like Lord of the Rings. And then like, it could also be Pride and Prejudice, because I think ring, marriages, aesthetic sort of thing. I got pickaxe wrong, but I was going vaguely. It was Call of the Wild. Don't know what that book is, legitimately. I guessed, and then there were none. I know there's no pickaxes in it, but I thought it was like axe, pickaxe. Also, Beauty and the Beast. I obviously guessed, Beauty and the Beast for the rose. But one of them was like, that was a red herring. Okay, this is I have a snowball default. I slowly find this insane because the designs are the fun of it, like, not the dice. Because I have a D4. Where's my D4? My D4's gone. I had a D4 yesterday, I think.
Oh, you're still in bed? Did you say you're supposed to
Sorry.
wake up at this time?
Oh, I didn't. I had a D8 because it's... No, it's day 7. So I should have 7. Well, I should have 8 because it's 8. Huh. I have dropped my D4 because I think yesterday was also a D4. I should stop turning off. That's one around here somewhere. But yeah. I'm getting more and more fun dice. So yeah. I'll find the D4 somewhere. That'll be fine. Or I'll accidentally step on it, it'll be painful. So yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm done. Good. I was like, did I forget? 8. Found 9, which is useful. Time to decorate the tree. Well, not for us. We're doing that on Thursday. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. And good night. So yeah, another one of these. This is getting more and more, and some of the puzzles are actually becoming harder. So yeah, I am actually, for some of the days, like yesterday, I did get some hints from my mum, who sometimes like does it with me, which is fun. It's sometimes, in my opinion, more fun to do it with other people. Yeah, true. Wait, it's not 8. It's 9. I was like, I'm opening day 8. Wait a second. Wait, I've got another D4. Also, I found the other D4. It was on the floor. It looks like cheese. Also, this is my 4th D4. No, 3rd D4. It looks glittery, shiny. But yeah, this is all the D4 differences. And if it's all organized in my hand, and other the different ones. I'm also realistically at the end of this, not on, definitely on TikTok, it'll be too big. But I'm definitely going to be like, let's combine all of them, put them all together. Because that'd be fun. I also still need to, I did this a while ago, I reviewed this and I finished it, over Netflix Marvel. So I need to do Jessica Jones 1, 2, and 3, all in one. And then the combination of all of them with, from, I'm not going to do the newest one because it's just like Netflix Marvel and I want to do a thing with that. Also, a dairy milk. Also, the other one's a little bit broken open because it fell over. Some of the pieces accidentally fell over, so I just quickly made sure that they're all in the right segments. Realistically, I did forget all of them. Also, fingers crossed for snow. Yeah, you can see it's a bit open at the top. I don't really remember much, so it's all a secret of like what's in it. I know kind of what it is, either dairy milk or Biscoff. But yeah, I hope you enjoy and good night. So yeah, oh wait, no, need to put this down. Did this. This was really fun. It's to do with chess, and it's like, oh, you have to put the days on the thing. So I had to go back and like look at like the clues because they gave clues, and each one of them was important. I was like, it was like positionings and all of that stuff. So that happened. So yeah. Let's open this again. Yeah. This is gonna be absolutely destroyed when I'm like done with it. It's like, I'm already part of 14. Ooh. D8, which is my second D8. I already had one D8. I already had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, I did not. Because I have 10 and it is the 10. So I guess I'm going insane. The next one of these is a D4. Is one of these a D4? One of these is a D4. So I didn't lose one of the pieces. This was my other D4. A little bit different. Roll the dice again. I lost this one last time. I think I know I got it. Okay, the Dayton. There's one thing I find funny where you get like, it's like, oh, you should eat chocolate first thing in the morning, and we have advent calendars with the whole purpose is you meant to eat chocolate first thing in the morning. Well, that's different. Probably because I accidentally shuffled these up a bit. So yeah, Biscoff and a dairy milk. Maybe that'll be another day where I get dairy milk and a Biscoff. But yeah, I hope you enjoy it and good night. So one message quickly, I might record the review and the thing tomorrow, which is sad because that means you don't get to see, you only get 2 videos with this. Because I'm not going to wear it tomorrow, realistically. I got this one and it was with clocks. So yeah, you get 2 of this with today, but you do get a stream. And realistically, I don't like wearing this because it's not really that fun. I do like Christmas jumpers, but I prefer graphic t-shirts more, so I just did this because it's like National Christmas Jumper Day. Also, it's clocks, and it's like figure out the times and all of this stuff. So language is one of my skills. Time management is another problem that I have. And figuring out how clocks work. I'm bad. When someone's like, so we're going to be up at 8 a.m. We're going to be doing this at 8. It's like, a.m.? No, p.m. Okay, p.m. I don't want to have a D100 where it's like, okay, I'm actually getting on. This is, if I show you all of the single unit, and then I'll bring in the double unit. How many have I got? I think I've got I've got 3 of these. And then if I bring the ones with 2 10s, that is 5. But I think that kind of gets 2. So it could be like 3 of each. Because I've also got 3 D4s. That brings me up to a cool, shiny collection. And then on day 11, also I can't decide if they're the same because I think some of them got shuffled. A dairy milk, it could be a Biscoff because one of them is the opposite because I'm accidentally switching one around. It was only 2 weeks left, which is true. But yeah, this is so close to being over. I am so excited. But yeah, I hope you enjoy and good night. So yeah, we're getting more and more into these and it's really fun. Definitely this one where it's like a bunch of like decoding and deep things, and some of them were easy. One of them was basically you look at, there's a paragraph, you look at paragraph 1, letter, da, da, da. You also had one where you had to like, there was a bunch of like letters and you had to like go down and be like herring and put the words in a specific way based off of like a squiggle, which was also fun. There was also this like thing where there's a computing code system. I don't know what best to call it. It's the one where like it's like 1 1 3 2 1 1 2 3 3 3 2 1 1. It was like that was hard. And then there was one where it's like, oh, there's a bunch of like I think it's like the like Alpha Bravo Charlie Delta type of things. And it's like, what does that spell? And it's like, it's a name. It's really fun. So yeah. Again, these are really fun. And obviously when this ends, it's sad. My first figure, I think I've destroyed most of it. Ooh. The ones from last year I think I've mostly destroyed. I'm going to get more of these and have a small thing, but look. I have a small figure. Hopefully this doesn't get destroyed. But this is the first figure I've got compared to all the dice, which is like, now it looks like the odd one out. Because if I show all of them together, you have da-da. One of these things is not like the other. I knew you put you back there. But yeah, that's gonna be fun. Then da-da. I also was like, I'm not going to have these too late, and then I keep forgetting to be like, oh yeah, I should do this especially in the morning, because that's when you're supposed to open your have the calendar, not at night. But yeah, you have a dairy milk, which is really delicious. And you have 2 candles, but yeah, I hope you enjoy it, and
Good night. So yeah, I did this yesterday. I did it yesterday. Obviously, I did it today. It's another one of those like code number pads. A bit confusing. I didn't fully get it. It was like, oh yeah, try to fill it in. It's like, it probably is like, oh yeah, there's 4 sequences missing. Fill in the rest. But yeah, I did that. Also, I did realize this, and I did make a thing yesterday about it. I was talking about this. It's like, oh, I haven't got D20 yet. I got D21. I would say that is the least favorite dice, because the least favorite one beforehand was this. Actually, no, I think the D20 is better, still better than this, because I don't use this much of it, and this is a D20. But compared to the others, it's not that bad, and it really feels the difference between all the dice I get and the one. It also technically means with all the damages I have pretty good. Besides D4, I need to roll like D4 separately because I have one D4. Not D4, D8. Which you sometimes roll 2 D8s with critical hits, I don't know. Again, I like D&D, I'm not good at the game. So yeah, I did mention this before. I accidentally opened 13. Today is the 13th, so I'm going to go and open 12. And just be like, oh, but swap around. Also, there's a Cadbury Ball. That would be more fitting of the 12. Because the tree. So yeah. Cadbury's Biscoff. So yeah, I hope you enjoy and good night. So yeah, another advent calendar day. Also, it was one that you have to do the dial thing, and I think I slightly misread it, meaning the word was slightly incorrect. But that was fun. It's like, this means this, and it's all that stuff, which is fun overall. They also did a thing where it's like, you had to do a thing where it's like, you have to shift it by 4, but every 4 letters you have to shift it again by 4. Which is fun, because you have to be like, okay, then 4, then 4. It's clever. It's clever. So yeah. And next one. I'm gonna also make sure, because I got the wrong day, like on the 12th I did the 13th, and the 13th I did the 12th. We're gonna go back to counting up. Yeah. A star and a biscuit of chocolate. I'm gonna open this one because I kinda know what's in the other one easily. Also, I'm not really gonna open it. Beep, hey, you. Are you supposed to be in another day? I have 2. I'm going to ship you to you because I don't think I meant to get 2. I kind of forgot what I wanted to say on time. Anyway, this is a pin, which I'm not against. It's a pin like this. It looks really cool. And again, it's another one of those odd one outs. All of them are dices, and then I have a mini. What do you describe them? Like miniatures? No. I'm like, what are they? Miniatures? Yeah, that's what exactly they are. And then I have one pin. I have to like wear these when I'm doing my live stream from now on, which will be in December. And through the last Christmas week and New Year's week, I will wear this pin. I also, realistically, for the rest of these as well, until like the new year, I am going to be wearing this pin. Why? Can't give you a reason, I just thought it would be fun. But yeah. I hope you like, I hope you enjoy, and another biscuit. Good night. So yeah, Advent calendar. We're getting so close. It is the 15th. So close. And technically it's in within about like 10 more, and then you get the 25th. Even though next one's gonna be like 9. Don't forget about it. So yeah. This is really interesting.
it's done one where the second part was like, oh, go around, try and find like certain ones and try and see which one's relevant. Which is interesting, trying to be like, oh, these symbols that represent these cities are in these areas. So that means you have to pick those. Which I think is fun. But the first one is we get retracts of certain mysteries. I actually look forward to it. You get, I think there's 4. You get the 2 wrapped ones, which is basically the gifts you get. Here's the candies for clue later. From day 11 and day 9, which are, I think, numbers that represent certain things. And those are important for now. Unlike certain things like 2, this, that, and you have to like put them together, which I think is clever. You get one of the solving problems before, which is like the shapes, which is the elevator on day 2. We're even getting day 2 back. There's one more at the bottom. I don't know where this day was from, but it's really fun of like numbers turning into others, and you have to figure some stuff out, which I think is clever. I love it. Overall, I still think it's like really fun as an idea. Figuring out all of that stuff. And yeah. Okay, so also I do have my pin up. I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to do that. So that's going to be that. It's going to be that until the new year. Because of like, it's not Christmas, but I found my favorite new D20 dice, and that is literally this. Does it work? It works. I am amazed. I'm slowly getting things that like, this doesn't fit with the others. The last one was the pin, which I can't put in my hand because I've got on. Again. Right. Oh. You can tell. I'm slowly moving my hand. I need to like do like 2 hands because you can kind of see more there. Yeah, which one came out this year, I wonder. It actually has it's pretty heavy. It looks cool though. Oh. I do not want to imagine what it's like if I just drop it on the wall. It makes Lego seem, it makes everyone Lego seem like pleasant. Jesus. It's cool though, it's cool, I love it. I haven't had something this weighty and it's like gold and shiny and spiky. So yeah, 15. We didn't get to like, I was gonna say single digits, doesn't go to single digits, to the 2. There's only 16, 17, 18, 16, 17, and 18. Oh, and 19. So that's 16, 17, 18, 19. So 4? With 4 being 2. Actually, no, it's 5 being 2. No. Yeah, 5, which is 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So that will be exciting. But yeah, I hope you enjoy. And good night. So yeah, this video is going to be a bit different. I realized I didn't have my pin on. So, I opened this. I didn't open it. I already opened this beforehand. This is nothing new. And it was one of those algebraic, these symbols equal these numbers, and if you put them together, you get numbers. But not all the things go in the right areas. Meaning, for some of them, some of the items will equal some of the things. Meaning, like certain trees need certain symbols, and only certain amounts, and they can only use certain tiles, and then there's only a certain amount of the tiles themselves. And then I opened this, which I thought it was a D8. The reaction is lost forever. I deleted it. But yeah, da-da. It looks so cool. It's a D8. And alongside the pin, which I do now have on, da-da. I was gonna do it. I need to make sure that it was on my shirt. I need to make sure that I take it off my shirt to leave it here. I think that's the only dice that I didn't have, which is a D8. So many dice, and the pin. The pin I think is the best thing. legitimately might wear it for like these things on my jacket after Christmas and have that as a part of the jacket. I don't know. I might figure not on the shirts. I don't think. But it's definitely fun. I'm definitely happy for the Christmas. The Christmas spirit is staying. Even if some of the Christmas stuff will be in a new place for like, I think 3 days. Where was it? 16? I also recorded once and I was like, oh, I can upload this. And then I forgot, oh wait. The sweet ones. Cozy up by the fire. With a biscuit dairy milk. But yeah. I hope you enjoy. I hope you like. And yeah. Oh. Good night. So yeah. I got my payment time. I remembered. I might have. I'm gonna like. Besides one couple days, which is the 19th. I don't know the 19th. The 20th and 21st will be like, ooh. But the rest of the days for like the 17th and 18th, I'm gonna be like, take it off afterwards, put it here. But yeah, the dice. I did the book. Actually, let's do the dice. I opened up the that, so why don't we do that? This is nearly finished, and this thing is nearly destroyed. We have another. This is another one with zeros, because I've only got one of those. This is so much better. This is one of the see-through ones, like, I'll show you, like, these. So these two have a similar thing. But these two have a similar thing, being, like, of the zeros. It does mean that, so far, besides one figure, most of my things have been dice. Actually, one figure and the pin. That be doing the da-da with. So yeah, so many stuff. I'm definitely going to be like on Christmas and on every Christmas, I'm going to be like, I'm wearing this pin. This is now a Christmas staple. On Christmas streams, on the Christmas 1st and onwards, I'm going to be wearing this pin. I don't know why. Like, I don't make the rules. I sure do. But anyway, this is nearly been on. And now, because I showed this, did that. Anyway, I did this. And it was one of those maze ones where you had to go up, down, left, right. I put a certain word in. It was like. So that was hard. It was like you had to go do a couple of things to get certain numbers. There probably is another way that you could do it than I did. Like, as long as you get the numbers in that specific order, because you can cross your own path, which some versions are like, oh, you have to do this specific path because you can't cross your path, which is the thing. So that was hard. It's getting harder and harder as the days go on, but again, that's probably expected. So let's see. Shouldn't be hard because there's only like 3 numbers with 1. Because it's like 2, 2, 2, 2. Do you know one thing I just realised? That means this row here, because I've got 3 rows, this row here will be the first to be. Wait, no, it isn't. That's the last one to be finished because it has 24. So yeah, actually, it'll be going 1, 2, 3. Because this has 21, 20, 20, 21, then you have 22, 23, then you have 24. So yeah, also, a dairy milk. Okay. Not that one. Not that one either. This one. Also, it's 2 kittens. But yeah, I hope you enjoy and good night. So yeah. This is becoming harder and harder and harder. And we've only got 19, 20, 21, 22, 24. 5 days. This is becoming. Because one of them was like, oh, try and match these faces with these descriptions. Which is not my strong point. But I still love it. I still find it fun. Because it's some ones I'm like, oh yeah, I can do that one. That's fun. Anyway. Okay, let me just do it this way. Ooh! I think this is my second D20. Or is it my... Yeah, my second D20. Which I think is better. 2 D20s. This one's more colourful. And again, the full look. of the dice. Oh, wait, just a sec. Sorry about that. It's just in post. But yeah, my hands are becoming more and more full as the days continue. Also, the pin. Also, shoulder. The pin. Who's that? Put that there. And now, a chocolate one. This is the second last day with an 8. But yeah. 1 week to go, and a biscuit of chocolate. I don't even make many chocolates until I don't have a chocolate every day. Well, technically 2, and a dice. But yeah. Hope you enjoy and good night. So yeah, I said I've got a couple of things on. So today and tomorrow, and I think we're leaving on the 21st. So the 21st is normal because I'm gonna be back home. But this is insane. The 19th one, I'm like, this book is becoming at this point too smart for me. Obviously, I don't have my pen. I don't have them. I think I left them at home. I was about to. I was thinking about it. I put it all in the box, but I don't have them as far as I could tell. They're not in this bag. They're not in this bag. With my, you hear the rustling? That's all my dice. That's my keys. It's like, yeah, my keys are way too big. I've got too many keys. But I find fun, so. So I don't have them, so I can't do that with my hands. But we do have the 19th, which at this point I've the doors. Who needs doors? I do have another D20. That fell off, but it was a vibe. So yeah, for the next couple of days you might not see all of them, but yeah. Expect it easy holding it though. At least for today and tomorrow. And let's see what I get in the other advent calendars. I'm opening this one because it's closer. I put this one closer, but this is the other one, which I've been usually doing second. Ta-da! And dairy milk. So yeah. Also I got Christmas stockings. So yeah. I hope you enjoy. I hope you like. And good night. So yeah, back here. Another advent calendar. I actually like this one because this one was one of the ones I was like, wait, I can do this one. This going back, because it was very much, because this is the part of the maths that I did surprisingly somewhat well on. It's a bit of trial and error, where it's like, green pile has to, it's one of those things where it's like, if someone has this, and this person has double of this, and this person has double of this, which is basically, green pile has to be double than 2. The yellow pile has to be even. There has to be a certain amount of piles that contain 4. The green has to be smaller than yellow. And a certain amount of piles have to be above even, which equals 3, 5, 5. Because 3 is smaller than 5. No, 3, 4, 4. 3 is smaller than 4. There's 2 piles of 4. 2 of even. And yellow is even. So that is fun. It's that sort of like weird calculation of like, okay, if this pile means this, and that means this, so the solution must be this. And I love it. It's fun. It's like that weird maths. That is the fun area that I love. It's like insane and illogical. Oh. I actually opened the door badly. D6. I've got a couple of D6. Which I'm going to be honest. On the day before, I might actually compare these with the D20 and D6. But yeah, I've got these two because these two were done here. What do I get? First, my D20. Do I hit? I hit 2. Probably not. I'm not actually joking, I had 2 2s. The D20 that was probably more. I think on D4 that's just a 1 out of 4. On a D20 that's like 1 out of 20. So yeah, that was just fun. Anyway. Nearly open on this column, it's nearly over. Christmas cracker and a Biscoff chocolate. Nearly over on this one. 21. Tomorrow is the last day of this whole pile. And then I'll rip half of it. No, I'm not. I'm really not. There's also going back to doing it in the correct order. Also, there's a Christmas cracker on the door. But yeah, I hope you enjoy and good night. So yeah, first of all, just go do this in the regular way. I did one of these, and also yeah, we are back. I am going to do a couple of things first before I do that. Actually, why not? let's do this in the wrong order just to fix this. 1. These dice, they're good. Batman. I'm also going to keep them in this box for the time being, but that means, even though the last two didn't have it, which I'm sorry, I have my pin again. There's something on my shell I can't show, so I have to put it on this. It's a little bit weird, but see. I'm also going to, it's in my winter as well. Yeah, I took it in the winter as well. So like, where's the bag? It's like, this works. This is available. And it's a D8. So the one thing I want to do quickly first is I want to compare the ones that I haven't done for a while, which is I've got 2 D20s, but the first one I got was a D20, this one, which compared to these two, obviously this one I feel soaked. It's like, why? Why do I need that? This is I think the first D8. Do I have another D8? Actually no, I have another D20 with these. There you go. There's one more, the yellow one, which I would say is the least one because it's just fine yellow. No, I've got this one. Wait, that's not the next one. This is my first D4, really? No, wait. Yeah, I've got these 2 D4s. This was the one I got on the 20th, 21st. And now you can have a big shot. I'm going to show each one of the things by themselves, so just give me a sec. That'd be like, oh, this is what you would have seen for each one of them. So this is what my hand would look like within the 20th. It's nearly unlegible at this point. I've had the 21st. It's not much of a difference. I probably admit, but I just want to do this for me. And today, which is this D4, which I do have a D4. Keeping them all in my hands is hard. Just looks like this. I love about this one because I like the different colours, but I do still like this one, not the gradient in blue, which looks like this. Obviously all with my pen on my chest. And I'm going to put them all into there and keep them there. Because it's not rushed, 3 days. And then, actually, I don't usually do the dice first, but I did a whole thing and I kind of missed them in the last video of showing them in the 20 and 21st. But yeah. I did this. It's another one of those like triangle equals this, green equals this, if even or not, and etc. etc. And this one was more like this has to equal this, but these 2 numbers can't equal the same number, like very much that sort of thing, which I think is fun. And I need to put these in the right position. The first one is the one that goes in the right place, which is the 21st. Now this entire row is gone, and I put my back up there, which will be there until the new year, because it's in the background and I think it'll be fun. And it's a Dairy Mill. For a special someone. There's also been a couple of new things. I just gonna add this here because I want to. I've got a couple of try to drink, how to shop, and really, there's a couple of things I want to talk about with shows I went to because I think that'll be fun to talk about. So yeah, that's gonna be for the next couple of days. But yeah, I hope you enjoy it and good night. I've just come back from doing a stream, and I didn't have my pin, so I put it on this jacket. So that means it'll be easier because I definitely wear this jacket. So yeah. I did this book, and it's becoming closer and closer, and it's becoming really interesting. Also, I think I accidentally found a bit of something. I put a thing saying like, "Oh, what did I think?" And I absolutely do love it. I think I found a misprint. I'll just show you a couple of days before to show you something. So you usually do 2 days with 1 day spent of like looking at a book, and sometimes that can help with like notes and stuff, right? And you start off with the 20th of November. The 21st of November. And before I say this, misprints happen. I'm not blaming this. I'm going to say this escape room is terrible because of this. I think it's just an accident, like legitimately. I think it could have happened. So here's the 22nd. But I didn't look at this one. I looked at this 22nd. So I have 2 22nds. I think this is the 23rd. Because I think there's something interesting happened. Because this is one that Valentine can be tomorrow. So yeah, I don't know what will be on the 24th. I am excited. I don't know. But yeah, let's go into the more important thing. Make my ever ending. It is fun. It is really interesting. I have a D8. I think this is D8. Oh shoot. This is D12. But wait, can you see through it? You can't really see through it, but you sort of like kind of. It's sort of like it looks weird. Do I have any other D12s? Let me just check my box over here. I don't think I have. This is my first D12. I mean, I might get more. But the daily thing of Jar Jar, this is big, my hand's big. But yeah, obviously the ones including this, but it's on me, so. That later is going to be added to this, which I think some of these are from the same advent calendar from last year. Which would be insane. I have so many dice now. I can actually beat D&D. If I look at show you all my dice, it'd be like so many. Because at the beginning I was like, I don't have many dice, and now I have a lot. Which is fun. Anyway, 20 seconds. On here. It's nearly over with the middle row. What the big? Okay. Something happened. What just happened? The chocolate is there. I think it's on 10. I don't know what happened there. It moved to 10. I'm just going to double check on here. Why did it fail? Right, why are you doing your job? Don't do your job. Allow the thing to stand up. Actually, I'm going to put it down here. This is not the one that's going to be up there. So yeah, it is. This got the way to 10 somehow. Magic. But yeah, I do hope you enjoy, and good night. The first one that I didn't like, because it's something I'm like, I don't get it, but yeah, that I kind of track. This one's a map puzzle. There's someone, wait, I need to have this on because of my peen. Anyway, there's someone with not good spatial awareness. My problems are my worst, because like, solve this puzzle. Find the thing in the map. Yay. Yay. I think one of the other ones I didn't fully technically finish. I got the secret thing by basically just looking up the secret thing for later, and I'm like, I can figure out the rest. But that was because of technical errors, and it wouldn't accept the answer. Which I think is 19. Was it 19? Let me just check. I was wondering what it was. Yeah, it was day 19. Anyway, so let's go into here. I am fully just ignoring the doors at this point. I was wondering about like this. I got a D12. Where's the D12s? Got a D12 yesterday. Which I would fully admit, I do like the other one, but that's because it's somewhat see-through. But it looks cool. Oh, this is going to be so horrible tomorrow. And I'm dropping so much stuff. I got 2 dice. How many dice do I have? I have so many dice and Cthulhu. It was so easy on day 1. I just had 1 dice. Look how many dice and the pin on my chart. Yeah. Do you know what? The last day. Do you know what? That's the easy way to do this. Look at the box. Look at the box in the image of my hands. This is my dice. Also, just for that, clarification, this is the dice. You can only see the top, but this is a deep box, and the dice is just half the thickness, so you could assume there's more. I might add to your thing with the video with that because that would be fun. That would be after. the 24. Anyway. Just one more day of this. But it is the end of this row. Biscoff. Tomorrow's the end of it. Which is sad. But it is kind of like the point of this. The point of this is the countdown. Some do have some on the 25th. I used to have some where you get like a really big one. And then I'm like, and then the other chocolate's not so good because you have a really big one on the 25th. But Biscoff. I do actually like the Biscoff chocolate, so if there's like more of these in like regular bars, that'd be good. But yeah, I hope you enjoy and good night. So yeah. Oh shoot, wrong jacket. This is both an end one to my last shift. I did like a Christmas shop and that is over. Which is sad. It is. But it's also an end to this. You will technically have one thing tomorrow, but that's... So yeah. This book is done. I can throw it away. No, I'm not going to throw it away. But legitimately, this has been the most insane thing possible. It's fun. It's definitely get it. I want to get the next year one. This is fun. Some of the ones I haven't got. Some of the ones I found a bit hard. Most I found good. I did find, I think I mentioned before, a misprint. I've got 22 twice. Which I was trying to do 23 on 22, and I was like, wait, no, this doesn't work. This is on the 22. And I'm like, wait, because... But I don't blame them. It's a small misprint. It's not that bad. Also, the last time I need to do this one as well. Yes, I am doing this one first. Also, it is still going to be in the background. I don't know if you can really actually see it. Probably can't. Okay, this is fitting. A D6, but it's a snowball. So that's actually got my D6, which I only think I've got 3. Yeah, D3. So I got this one first. No, I got this one first. I got this one while I was away, and then I've got this one today. So that would make, let me just see if I get this correctly. Da-da. So that means I'm going to do this because I think this is fun. The 2 odd ones first. A pin from one day. Actually, I might do that tomorrow. Because I want to do something fun on the 25th or something else. So I'll do 25th as something else differently. But realistically, it will just be the dice. But just because I wanted to show off the dice. So you still get this for tomorrow. But just me showing off the dice. But formally, here is the actual look of the dice. I'll show you like each one from like smallest number to biggest number. I'll double check the research of like which one I got in a specific order. Which would be the other thing I'll show you. I'll show you in that order, and then I'll show you all the D4s, all the D8s, the D12s, for one figurine. Yeah, this is the last time you'll probably see this. Besides in the stream background, again, I don't know if you can see it that much, but you probably could. A dairy milk. One more sleep. I actually had to wake up early, so I actually slept a bit. I came back and I was like, I'm going to take a nap. But yeah, this will help. But yeah, it's the end of this. Well, obviously tomorrow's thing, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed and good night. So yeah, obviously it's the 25th, so I don't have much. I just wanted to do this for a bit of fun. One, here is the order of the dice I got. First, this red one. This is going to be really quick because I would want to do this more in a different way. And then another D1. A bit more colourful. And then the green one. And then... Again, I love these dice. These dice are so good. I can't show you more of the other ones because it's Cadbury's Biscoff Milk, Cadbury's Dairy Milk, Cadbury's Dairy Milk. This one. And then this one. This might be a bit longer. And then this one. These are really cool and really fun. Again, that's why I wanted to do one where it's like just the dice. This one here. The glittery one. The D4. And then I've still got this on even though it's... And then at a certain point we get our one and only figurine. It looks like a Cthulhu. And then you have this dice. And then you get this pin. The only other pin we have gotten. And then this D20, which doesn't feel like it would be useful. Also, I made an error. I had a D12. I was like, I don't have a D12 in one of the ones before. Then this special fun number. This D20. We're getting near to the end. Don't worry. This was one where we did on holiday, and I accidentally messed up and didn't break that. Here is the D20. 18 if anyone's asking. The D4. Another D8. And then I'm just going to bring it closer. A glass one, this one, and then this one. Now, why did I do any of that? Because I wanted to show you what I think would be fun. Is basically, I'm going to go up in numbers and do the DD hundreds less. But more specifically, I'm going to do the tens units of Ember, the single units of Ember tens units. But first, only fours, which is this cheese one, this snowball one, and this glitter one. I'm also doing it in the order I got them, relatively to the D4s. So I got this one first, then this one, then this one. But yeah, I love the D4s. They're one of my favourite. I know they basically hurt on your feet. Okay, so this one. This is going to be so fun. Okay, so you got this D4. This one is the one I forgot on holiday with the others. And then the one that looks like ice. I would say out of these four, this is my favourite. Obviously with the pins, I'm just going to do a quick cutaway. Here's the pin, and then I'm going to do two more, then I'm going to do the other thing, because I think it's fun. Let's do D8s. So this row, which I feel this one's, wait no, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's a gap there. Okay, so here and here. Oh, it's only 2. Do I have any D8s? Oh wait, I do. And this one came first. I think it's this way. I got this one, which I like. This one and this one. I have to say, out of these, this was more creative, but I do like this dark blue with light blue like mixed in. It's both really fun. Then let's do a D20 stuff. No, D12s. Which isn't many. Yes, that one. This one. So basically, I have this blue one, this light one, and this brown one. And when I got this one, I was like, oh yeah, I have one D12, which is this one. But technically, I also have this one. This one's still my favorite because I like it sort of the glossy look. Now we're doing the D20s, which is this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. But first, my figurine. I know it's not a figurine, I just call it a figurine because I'm being a bit weird. It's technically a minifig. You use it as a villain. It looks cool. If I ever use D&D, I am definitely using this somehow. I don't know what it is, please tell me. My nearest guess is Cthulhu. So, this one, which is legitimately my least favourite. I know it's one of my least favourites, right, with the red, because it's just one colour. You have this one, which looks cool, but I feel like it's very ineffective. This one, and this one. And I'm going to be honest, if I had to pick one that was effective, I like this green one, but I do like the gold one. But I don't think it'll work as a dice, it's too heavy as... Let's do single units first, which is 1, 2, 3. Just 3, which when I got 3 of these in a row near the beginning, which was basically one I'm going to show up, this one and this one back to back with 3D10 like. I was like, oh, is that what I'm going to get? And I'm not going to get any more D10s. And relatively, I only got one more single units D10. And I think the lowest one, because I've got 3 D20s, 3 D8s, 3 D4s. I thought I was gonna be like, oh, there's so many D. I got like 3 of like the D100. I'm like, I'm getting so many of these, and these aren't used that often. It is cool though. I do like it. So yeah. I think they're cool. I will have to say, I do like this pink one because I do like brighter colors with whites, but I still do like the green one, which has a similar thing. And then the D100, which isn't that far off. It does look cool. It looks really interesting and insane. But yeah, I love it. But yeah, that's what I think of them. I love them. They look cool, and I love them. So yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Just dice. Tomorrow I am going to combine them into one video, including this one. But yeah, I hope you enjoy and good night.